Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado. Warriors taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado State's offense will have the football first. As we take a look at the impact for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Getting that push, they pick up her 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rams decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Hawaii's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And the Rainbow Warriors need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires on the run. Got his man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Red pass, it's complete. There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Fires to the wideout. Somehow fits it into that traffic. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Rams come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Still looking on the move. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Winfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Rams back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the Rams are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. He'll start this drive firing. Pocket breaking down. That throw might have been and it looks as if the
intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. And tackled there by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense holds. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football. And that not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Davis looking to pass. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Using his legs, it's Sims. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Sweet cut there. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Rams need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps it on the draw. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. The screen. He's got wheels. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. One big play to get it up near mid. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He's at the touchdown Warriors. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Find some fresh air. Turning on the Jets. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get the fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Davis will throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fires deep on the run. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today.
Touchdown Rams! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Gets rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. The throw. A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short. He'll be nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. On the move, it's Marshall. Got the first down and more. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The Rams in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab, it's Winfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Winfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the handoff. In the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, going up top. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Davis will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for room, it's Marshall. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And his throw is incomplete. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Under fire. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Here's the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he's got a chance. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Davis looking to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety right on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Has to get there to move the sticks. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Power ahead. Touchdown, Hawaii! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give on the inside. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Wow, this offense is doing sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Winfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Takes a handoff. It's Marshall. Oh, what a move. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rams will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism, his speed, and his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Here comes the Heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quarterback running on the draw. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Going up top. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Boise State is putting on an offensive clinic, and about the only thing we haven't seen is the Statue of Liberty play. They're up by 26 over UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man quickly. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
He'll do it himself. The offense coughs it up. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They'll start this drive going to the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped.
They're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires it. Got it in the middle. It's Avant. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Davis looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Rainbow Warriors are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Looking down the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tucker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Winfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On fourth down, going to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Oh, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense